Hi, I'm Malinee. Today I'm going to do another Quicktake vlog, and this is going to be on popular outdoor succulents. These succulents do really well outdoors. Some of the arrangements you'll see assorted cacti container gardens, and they do, of course, very well outdoors. They generally do well with some shade so that it prevents the plants from burning and also getting too much heat exposure. But in general, you can water these plants about once a week. Sometimes we water twice a week when the temperature here in Pasadena gets to about upper 90s to low 100 degrees. So the best thing to do is to water these container gardens thoroughly until it drains to the bottom of the hole. And again, we water this once to twice a week in the summer. And we reduce the watering to about once every 10 to 14 days in the wintertime. This is under a cover here, and I'll show you. See, it says a fiberglass. So that gives you shade, but also protection from too much water. And that will help prevent rotting of the succulents and the cacti. So some of the popular succulents that I use for my container gardens are assorted Echeverias. These are really pretty and they are low growing. This is one of my favorite plants called Anacamphoceras, as the family name, and it's also known as a wild sand rose. This is great as fillers and to add a pop of color. Another favorite succulent here that people love to incorporate in their container gardens, and even in their landscapes, is the Cataclysmic Blossomia. Sorry, say that again, Cataclysmic Blossomia. And this has beautiful assorted colors. When it gets really dry like this, you want to cut the flower stem all the way till you can't see the stem, and that allows the succulents to bloom again. So again, if you have plants that have lots of color, they generally require more sun and good air circulation. If you keep these indoors, they get, or even in the shade, they get a little bit leggy. Let me show you one example when it gets a little bit too leggy, such as this. It's getting a little bit leggy. This could be caused by lack of sun, or as you can see, it might be getting a little bit full, so it might have to be removed. Again, this is another leggy or succulents that get a little bit more shade and needs a little bit more sun. It's not dying, it's still alive and thriving, but if you want to make it a little more of a polished look in this container garden, you want to cut or remove the succulent and replace it with something else. Cacti also do really well, of course, outdoors, and they require less water. Like this arrangement requires less water than something like this, which needs a little bit more water. This one I would water about once a week. This one I can water maybe once every 10 to 14 days, but this gives you a beautiful an arrangement here with assorted moon cactus. These are called gymnoclisium moon cactus, and this is called an Ampuntia micro daisies. Also, sometimes people call it bunny ears, and so this one we incorporated into this cactus arrangement, and this does really well outdoors. Doesn't do very well indoors. You put it indoors, it might start getting a little bit tall, trying to find light, and they might develop some insects. Again, this one does really well outdoors. So this is my table for an outdoor environment. You could put this on your patio table. You can put this on your porch, and they'll last for many years. In general, cacti grow a little bit slower, as you see, than say something like this. Will tend to outgrow the pot a little bit faster. But the more plants you put together and keep it compact, it keeps it at a slower growth rate, so you don't have to worry about transferring it to another container. So let me know if you like these vlog take videos, and I'll try to do more of them and show you more of the plants we have here at the nursery. I'll see you again soon. Bye.